Hello, everyone, and welcome to Destination News Start. This is Reggie Donnell. On this broadcast, my co-host Nick Mamunas and I, we're trying to keep in the theme with employment right now these days. So we're going to be talking about the snagajob.com website. First, I just wanted to introduce Nick to you, Nick Mamunas, my co-host. How you doing, Nick?
Hi, everyone. I'm doing good, Reggie. How are you doing?
Pretty good. And I hope everybody's out there is having a good day.
I do too.
Well, so Nick, yes. I know that you've been researching the snagajob.com website, which has a link here on our site. So I just wanted to give you the floor a little bit so you can explain to our audience about it.
Reggie, snagajob.com is another employment website, and as I briefly mentioned before, and for those of you that didn't catch it, we have that. You can go to that website on our website by just going up to the top of the page and clicking on number 2. We have several there, and number 2 it's snagajob.com. But I just wanted to tell you a little bit about it first. It started as a search engine for jobs back in 1999. And its former president, its founder and former CEO, Sean Boyer, started it as a job search website, okay. And that was in 2000. Mm-hmm. And then in 2013, he left that position and he handed it over to a person that is actually working at the site today, at the Snag a Job today, Mr. Peter Harrison, and its goal is mainly to find the people that want hourly work, and its goal is also to help the employers find people that want hourly work. And hourly work, for those of you that are new to the job search, and I know there's plenty of you out there, it means basically it doesn't mean only this, but when you think of hourly work, you need to think of like restaurants, retail, healthcare, and other jobs of that nature. Again, it doesn't mean you won't find the job you want here, but that's how it got started. And it's been done pretty well over the years. In it now has, as of 2016, it has 75 million people on the site looking for jobs. And they have job rundowns in every state, and they're doing very well. They've been in Fortune 500 magazine and other top places where people look for jobs and people look up who's doing what in the business world. So I think basically, Reggie, they're doing pretty good.
It sounds pretty good to me. And I think everybody could use that kind of, information. I mean, because basically, you want to know you're going to a reputable source when you're looking for work.
Absolutely.
So I think Snag a Job is going to be an interesting study here. Now,
yes.
So what we're going to do, Nick, real quick, and tell our audience it's time for a short break, and then we'll just come back and we're going to talk more about the snagajob.com website with Nick. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Destination News Start. And if you're just joining us, I'm Reggie Donnell and my co-host Nick Mamunas. We're talking today about the snagajob.com website. Nick, can you tell us a little bit? You did tell us a little bit about the history of snagajob.com, but what things stand out in your mind about snagajob.com?
Well, what I really like is they have a section at the bottom of the page. Let me just go there quickly for you. And you can find this place yourself, people, if you go to their website. It says local jobs. So you click on local jobs, and in a minute, and basically you'll find a job in every state of America and of the United States. There's Alaskan jobs, Alabama jobs, Arkansas jobs, New York. Let's see, there's Maryland. Let's click on Maryland for a few minutes, and we'll click on Nevada, and we'll see what comes up. All right, we'll go to Maryland first, and let's go to some place where I'm kind of close to. Hold on, I'll find it. Okay, Germantown. All right, let's see what comes up there. Okay, we have several jobs, for example, in Germantown. Customer service for Aerotech, Ruby Tuesdays, Pizza Hut, delivery drivers, general managers, customer service, evening kitchen staff, Chick-fil-A, caregiver, Synergy Home Care. All right, lead teacher assistant, Le Petit Academy, excuse me. And what also I really like about this is, if this isn't what you want, they have a section at the bottom of the page going, cities within 20 miles of Germantown. And they'll pick up Sterling, Virginia, and they'll say how many jobs are there, 385. Frederick, Maryland, 349. Silver Springs, Maryland, 293. Gaithersburg, 281. Asherton, 258. The list can go on and on.
Right.
But that's something I really like. The other thing I really like is if you put in your zip code, you say you want a job in your zip code area, all you have to do is put in your zip code, wherever you live, it doesn't matter, and then you hit search. Hold on, it's coming up in a minute, and then it'll tell you what's hiring in your area and how many miles away you have to go. Like, you're now hiring drivers to earn daily cash for Papa John's Pizza, daily tips rather, for Papa John's Pizza, 0 to 5 miles. Retail manager, handler, Levi's, part-time, Gaithersburg, Maryland, Macy's, Lake Forest, Macy's, 0 to 5 miles. Sales consultant, Carmack, 0 to 5 miles. And product clerk, Potomac, 5 to 10 miles away. So you at least know how long you got to go, how much money it's going to cost for gas, or how much money it's going to cost your bus fare, or maybe your Uber ride. You at least have that in mind when you go to look for a job, and I think that's very important. Because sometimes the gas or the bus fare may cost a lot of money.
Right. Absolutely.
And it might cost more than, God forbid, cost more than your check. So that's something to think about. Okay.
Now, did you see any, sound like you did see some similarities between the Monster.com website and Snagajob.com website, right?
Yes, I did. A few of them.
Okay.
Well, both, what I like about Monster and Snagajob is both of them will try and give you some help with your resume writing. For example, let me find, here what they have is called job tips on Snagajob, and it'll say, do you have, and there's a section on what to put on your resume. It's not exactly like a Monster where they have somebody working with you to put it in, but they'll tell you what things you should put in. Like, for example, how long should the resume be? 1 to 3 pages. Color should be colored in resume, yes, but nothing crazy. Should I have an objective statement? No, but if you do, don't make it the whole page, etc. So it's not exactly like Monster where they might have a resume coach saying, this is what you need to put in, that's what you need to put in. But on the other hand, there is a job coach. Her name is Kim Kovac, and if you have a problem, you can put it in the comment section below. I have a problem with this. I'm not good with resumes. What do I do? Or I'm dissatisfied in my present job. What do I do? And she does try to answer everybody.
Okay.
So in that way, they're the same, that they try to, make sure your resume looks professional and looks good, which I think is neat. And there's also some other ways, like, for example, let me get down to the page. There are affiliate programs. There's a way to advertise with them, just to let you know. That's something they both have in common. And They have, let's see, they reach about 70 million. Just to let you know, job seekers reach about 70 million jobs, prospective employers.
Now, what kinds of other benefits do they have for people that come to the site?
Well, there's this one where you can advertise with them. There's an affiliate program, of course, and all you have to do when you're an affiliate is put a link on your website, on your business website, and if somebody goes to that Snag a Job link there, and they say, this is where I found that job, you get a little bit of a commission. And then if you join now and your employer seeking a job, and job seeker, and you want to know, how much the commission is, they have a commission there with Commission Junction, and they'll tell you, Snag a Job affiliate program, job seekers commission rate is about $60 lead and 20 cents applicant submissions. Cookie duration 7 days, over 15,000 new jobs added daily, more than 65 million registered job seekers. The list can go on, but it might be something you might want to look into to look at your own website going if you're an employer, or to if you're not employed right now, maybe, and you do have a website, maybe you can talk to them about becoming an affiliate, and maybe you'll make a little extra money while you wait for the next job for your next job to come up. And it's just something to think about, which I think is really neat.
Okay. All right. Well, Nick, we have talked about job seekers, and you just shared about employers, and we do appreciate that. So this all sounds pretty good, but we need to take a quick break with everyone and come right back. All right, so we'll be right back.
All right.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back. If you're just joining us, we're talking about snagajob.com. Nick, you mentioned in our last episode that Monster.com gives back to communities, and you briefly said Snagajob does too. Can we talk a little bit more about it?
Yes, they have a section down at the bottom of the page. It's called Giving Back. And it might be good for somebody that wants to do, for example, you can also put in, I want to work for a nonprofit, and several jobs will come up. But you can also go here, and maybe you can find something here too, because they're connected with several very well-known charities like Big Brothers and Big Sisters, St. Jude Research Hospital, Feed More, that's to help the homeless people, Special Olympics, Junior Achievement, Network for Teaching Enterprises, Rebuild Together, that's another place where they help homeless people, Project Homeless Connect, Salvation Army, VCU Macy Cancer Center, Supportive Housing, the YMCA, Dress for Success. There are several here, and if you want to do something, the thing you can do is maybe like for I just clicked on Special Olympics, it says be a volunteer, and then it tells you how to become a volunteer. I don't know, maybe you'd like to do that for a while and maybe find out if they have a paying job in their organization. They all have a place where you can volunteer or donate, or you can become employed. Like at St. Jude, they have jobs for people that are in the medical field, in the research field. So check it out, people. If something doesn't come your way in one section of the website, maybe something will come in another way. Don't despair and keep looking.
Well, Nick, from your point of view, for the from your point of view, for the job seeker or even a prospective employer, what is your overall impression of snagajob.com?
I think it's very good, Reggie. I think they try to be as open and as friendly as a website can be. They also have a team where if you want to advertise with them, or if you're an employer and you want to get your business out there or find out which people might be right for you, they have a team. They do something called a team lunch. You have to go to the website and get in touch with the team members that way. But it's for people of 5 or more, not just the one-on-one thing. But that might help you too. I think it does its best at trying to help both the employer and the employee find the right job for them, or the right employee for them.
Okay. We hope that we left you with some helpful and encouraging information. And as you continue to look for work, remember you can use DestinationNewStart.com as a portal just to get to the other prospective websites that we're giving you information on. We also encourage you to use our section to leave comments. We now have a message board that you might have seen. And also, you can play back these shows, from our website now. You don't have to go all the way to YouTube, but they'll all be there, so you can refer back to them.
Yes,
if you want.
You can come here, and if you want to, let's see. There's another thing I wanted to mention for employers, especially. Let's see. Let's think of recruiting and advertising. Hold on, let's do that really quick. Don't forget to use the job tips question section. They have a section called the job tips. Don't forget to use that, because they always have recent posts. Like, for example, today they have Burger King job interview questions, how to create an epic off-campus study space if you're a student. Please don't, and there's a question about overcoming shyness, a basic guide to subletting, don't take your mom, and other tips for your first job interview. There's a whole host of things. There's analysis you can look at if you're not sure what job is for you. I wanted to touch on this quickly, Reggie. There are ways that you can post a job on Snag a Job. The prices may vary, but you get a lot for your money. You get email alerts. You get notices about who's looking at your jobs. You get how many people have looked at it this week or this month. So I think for everybody who wants to work with, or check out Snag a Job, they should.
Okay. Well, it sounds like it's some pretty good.
And that's another thing that they have in common with Monster. You can advertise, you can post jobs on their website like you can with Monster.
Okay.
And that's what I was trying to say.
Now, do they have? Do you know if they have where you can put in where they'll send you announcements about jobs? Like Monster.com does. Where they'll.
Yes. So you can do that, but if you want to post a job, for example, what you do is they give you a package, and a starter is it's kind of expensive, but here's what it is: $199 a month. But for that, you get active job slots where it says our job postings are optimized for local search. Your posting is a slot. You can swap jobs in and out anytime for no extra fees. Get unlimited candidates and edit your postings whenever you want.
Okay, and you lost me. Are you talking about from an employer's standpoint to try to recruit people in?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. No, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about the ability to, you send them an email. Say you let snagajob.com have your email address. I was just wondering if when you do that, if they will send you job leads, based on your preferences?
Yes, they will.
Okay.
You can email them, or when you go to Snag a Jobs, they give you a place where you can start an account, and they ask for your name, your email address, and so forth. And through that, they email you when something comes online, and there is a support system online where you can double check that.
Okay. Well, Nick, I want to thank you for your research. Yeah, it sounds like you. Yeah, it sounds like you've been all over the map with it. you know, so it's good for our audience and good for me. Good for us to learn together. So
Yes.
so it's been a pleasure, and I hope
Thank you.
we're helping a lot of people today. And so we're going to conclude the show right here. But we want you to keep coming back and get more information and guidance as we can learn together about these various websites. We know they're good for job searching, but it's time that you'll be able to take advantage of it and land a good position yourself.
Yes, that's what we hope. And we hope that if you do find a job on any of these websites that we have a link to on our website, you'll please let us know, because we'd love to know that we helped you guys.
Well, thanks for tuning in, everyone. And again, thanks, Nick, and so long until next time.
My pleasure. Yes, so long, everybody, and I hope you're having a great week.